Alright guys, Mr. No Souls here, and once again I'm going to try solve this. So, taking a look at this thing quite a few times, and there are some really obvious force choices. Got one here, have to have a barrier here. I mean, that's just obvious. You have to have this space here, um, which then leaves you with, you have four different clusters, and you have four individual stars. And it seems like they kind of run in specific directions. But I don't necessarily have an answer. See, the question is like right here, don't know because this one has to go left or right. So you know that has to be that way. But this one could go in any of these directions, but I know that forces that, right? You have to have these two right there. So some of this is likely to be that way. Then what could be the remainder of the solution? There's a lot of unknowns. One, two. Yeah, but there's one space somewhere in here. Space somewhere in here. There's a lot of spaces. Hmm. But this could go straight down. It's entirely possible. Actually, because all I need is one of them. So I know it has to be something like that, most likely. Because I already have two, which means only one of these is likely to be the solution. And if this is going down to here, then it's unlikely. I mean, it could potentially be that way, but I don't think it's very like because you have a solid wall here, right? This is mostly blocked out. Yeah, I think that is the correct solution because then that gives you an open space all the way up to here. Actually, that solves that right there. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. That can't be right. Because then so there's likely, if it's this way, then that would just come down to here. Actually, technically speaking, you could, no, it can't, actually this can't be a solution, because then that would, to make a separation that would work with this over here, or even this down here, yeah, you'd have no way of being able to do that. There's no path to this solution, or sorry, there's a path to this solution. There's no path allowing this to be a solution for someone that would allow this to reach here. So this cannot really loop over to these two. But is that? I'm pretty sure this is right. Right? No, I don't necessarily know that. I know this has to be true. That's required. One, two, three, four, which means I have one. I have one more in this space. Possible it's like that. If that's the case, then it would be entirely full. But then that would block off. Yeah, that can't be right. Let's say could be something like that. 5, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know these two are forced, but then it can go either way. Technically speaking, since I know that, these two have to do this. But this could go any one of those directions. This can go either one of these directions. Wait a second. Oh. I think I might be onto something here. Which then has that go this way. Okay. One, two, three, four. No, wait, that can't be right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, actually. Yeah. Yeah, okay. So that has to go to there, which then forces the exact same situation again right here. Forces that situation. 1, 2, 3. How does this work? 3. Did I mess this up somehow? Because this... That can't be right. Two, three, four, five, six, 7. 4. This... Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't have a... Well, I know those two have to do that. No, no. It could technically be like that. But then you would need something there, wouldn't you? Or you could have something there. Something like that. That would be possible. Because it can't come up through the bottom, it has to come up here. That has to be separated. Which means this has to be the solution. That has to go there. Which means these two have to be separated somehow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't necessarily have an answer for this. I know that has to be that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There we go. That took a minute.